Okay, guys, ready? Let's finish this last part now, inshallah. You guys ready? Hey. Quickly. All right? Review. Again. I think all of you have this now. Okay? Again. Now we're going to go cover the conditions for Salaah. Okay? I will test you on these next week. Let's go over, inshallah. All right? So again, we have to imagine first that we're in a white room. White walls, white ceiling, white floor, white. There's nothing in that room. It's just a white room, okay? There's a white room, right? Then in front of us, all of a sudden, there is a man wearing a t-shirt. He's wearing a t-shirt. And his t-shirt has 3 letters on it. What are the 3 letters? I-S-T. 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 There's a guy in front of you in a white room. He has a t-shirt on. It says I-S-T. Right? Then you notice he's making wudu. Right? He's making wudu. So he's making wudu, and these letters, ends, a bunch of ends are what? Falling off of him. The letter ends. So when the water's hitting it, ends are falling off. Okay? As he's making wudu. He's gargling, he spits out ends, right? His face ends. Okay? He's washing off, there's ends coming off. Okay? So he's making wudu and there's ends falling off. Correct? Correct? There's good news, guys. He's what? He's wearing pants. Okay? So his aura is completely covered, all right? Just in case your little mental picture got a little weird there, right? Guy in some, swimming trunks. So then, behind you, you look, and there's a clock. Okay? Then you look in front of you. In front of that man, there's a what? The Kaaba. Okay? The Kaaba. Right? And you look back at the man again, and he's saying what? I'm going to pray for the sake of Allah. Or you could take yourself out of it. You could say that there's a man with a t-shirt that has 3 letters. What are they? I-S-T. The man is making wudu. What's falling off of him? Ends. What is he wearing? What does he have on him? Pants. He's covering his aura. What's behind him? A clock. What's in front of him? The Kaaba. And what is he saying? I'm going to pray for the sake of Allah. Wait. The 8 conditions. The first condition, the I. What does the I stand for? Islam. The S. What does it stand for? Sanity. He's not insane and he's not unconscious. T. Tamyiz. He has reached the age to pray, that he must pray. Okay? Tamyiz. What is it called? Tamyiz. He's making wudu, right? Wudu is the 4th. What's falling off of him? Najasa, ends, najasa. So removing najasa. Making wudu, remove najasa. What's behind him? A clock. Time. The time has to come in for the prayer, right? What's in front of him? The Kaaba. He has to be facing the Qibla. And what is he saying? I'm going to pray for the sake of Allah. He has to have the intention. You want to call the agenda? Okay, we'll call the agenda and continue.
Allah أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
Okay, okay, guys. Again, so the first condition, the guy is wearing a shirt that has 3 letters. What's 1, 2, and 3?
IST.
IST. So Islam,
Sanity. Tamiz.
Islam,
Sanity.
sanity,
Tamiz. Tamiz.
tamyiz. He's making what? Wudu. What's falling off?
Najasa.
Remove najasa. He's wearing what? Cover awra. What's behind him? And what is it saying?
I'm going to pray for the sake of Allah.
I'm praying for the sake of Allah. He has the intention. How many conditions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's wrong?
The Kaaba.
Oh yes, he's facing the Kaaba. Number 8, he's facing the Qibla.
Then he says,
Facing the Qibla. And 9, he has the
intention.
intention. Okay? Okay? I have a stick name. I will certainly hit your 2 hands if you get answers wrong, but if you get them right, because I'm such a sincere teacher, I will give you triple cheeseburgers. If you lie in my class, I will throw, I don't call them chairs though, because that's a very violent word. I use upside down number 4s. I will throw upside down number 4s. I think that's more politically correct. We don't want to have a CNN news story that there's an Islamic school with a teacher hitting kids with sticks named Knowledge. You know where I got that idea from? Do you know where I got that idea from? From my son Jibril. He used to always joke and say, well, his grandfather actually. His grandfather would touch his head and say what? Knowledge, 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 knowledge. So I said, well, there's a stick named Knowledge, right? So there's a stick named Knowledge. I will certainly hit your 2 hands if you get answers wrong. I'm such a sincere guy. I'll give you triple cheeseburgers if you get the answers right. I will throw upside down number 4s at you if you lie. Your parents signed a consent form. All right? Go ahead and try to sue me in court and I'll pull it out. All right? Notarized and everything. I what? Love a 5-man team called basketball. 5-man sport, right? 5 guys on the basketball team get 6 ticks, which make them submit in pain. So they accept that they have to go get treated. In America, when we get sick, we do not go to pharmacies. Only stupid people do that. Smart people or hospitals are even dumber.
What?
Yes, when you get sick, where do you gotta go? You gotta go to 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, yes, that's why. If you guys who's been sick more than twice in their life? Perhaps it's because you guys don't go to 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, I used to live in Minnesota.
All right? Hey, man. Hey, you gotta get out of Minnesota then, man. If they ain't got a 7-Eleven, I don't know you should be there. You go to 7-Eleven, you don't ask for the pharmacist. What happens if you ask for a pharmacist?
You get jail.
They call the police because they think you're trying to buy drugs. So you say, I need the cashier. That's a code word for pharmacist at 7-Eleven. Cashier's name is either Todd or Josh or something, Lloyd, maybe, who knows? And then he tells you the answer is that you need 8 dates to cure the 6 ticks, right? And you what? Don't believe that that's the cure, but it is. And then unfortunately 7-Eleven doesn't sell dates. So now you gotta go somewhere else to get the dates, all right?
CVS.
Okay, CVS. All right. Conditions for Salaah. Islam. There's a guy with the shirt. He has IST on his shirt.
Islam.
Sanity and Tamyiz. Right? Not Islamic science and technology. No. Okay? That's a different thing. It says Islam, sanity, and Tamyiz. He's making, and there's a bunch of N's falling off. N stands for? Najasa. Remove Najasa. Good news, he's wearing pants. He's covering his aura. Okay? Behind him is a clock. In front of him is the Kaaba. Right? So he has the face of Qibla. And he's saying, I'm praying sincerely for the sake of Allah. All right? Any questions? Okay? All right. These are examples of story associations. These are examples of using acronyms, IST, right? We also use the blobs, the mind mapping, when we went over the book Usul Falafel, right? Quad article, you guys also have mind maps, right? For the 4 principles regarding shirk, correct? Yes. Okay. The point is, guys, as students, there's no need for you to just write down endless lines of words. You will not be able to memorize things easily. But if you use ridiculous stories, then you will be able to. Yes, actually. For everything. For everything. Okay? You guys get it? For everything. If you can use ridiculous stories that will stick in your head. Use it for math, use it for science, use it for social studies, but above all things, use it for Islam. If it makes you remember it, right? Now, using very visual things. A guy in a white room, that says all that is there. There's a clock in the Kaaba, right? It's very visual, right? You can see him in your head. He's wearing a t-shirt. What color is his t-shirt?
White.
See? Everybody's got different colors. That's okay, whatever it is.
White. He's gonna
That's why I didn't tell you, I did not make you focus on a specific what, Gula? Color, why? Because I'm not here. What color is the guy? The guy could be purple, right? It could be, right? There's water, right? N's are falling off. Are they capital or lowercase? I didn't try to restrict your mind, right? I did not try to restrict your mind. Behind him is a clock, right? Digital or is it analog? Right? The Kaaba is a Kaaba, right? We know that, right? Yeah. And he's saying, I'm praying sincerely for the sake of Allah. What does his voice sound like? You know what I'm saying to you guys? You guys understand? You guys understand?
Yes.
Okay? Use these types of things and I promise you it will help you. Yes, who wants to do something related to medicine? You're gonna have to study anatomy. Only one? Who wants to do something related to technology? You're gonna have to remember so many algorithms. So many. Who wants to do something related to science and chemistry? You're gonna have to remember so much chemistry, physics, principles, chemistry, the periodic table, all those things. You can use these things and even more things that I can show you if you ever have a challenge to memorize all of that very easily. Everybody be like, okay, the atomic number for calcium is this. And no, man. It's so much easier if you just make calcium orange juice. Right? You know what I'm saying? And there's a number inside of it. Guess what that is? The atomic number. Okay? You pour it out, there's different numbers falling out. What is that? You see? Different things related to that element. Correct? So now you're pouring it out over magnesium. Right? Magnesium. What do you see for a magnesium? Huh? Huh? Metal? Pouring, oh, there's a piece of metal, right? She's pouring juice on metal. This actually makes no sense, right? But it does now, because now it's magnesium, right? So now, the calcium, the magnesium, right? You know what I'm saying? You can do this kind of stuff, it will make memorizing so easy. Anatomy. Do you know how many bones you have? You have to memorize tissues, tissue types. You have to memorize bones. You have to memorize all these things. Right? Anatomy is one of those classes that most people fail. And if you study for technology, I'm pretty sure you have to study statistics. Okay? Organic chemistry. These classes are make or break. Physics. Okay? These classes are make or break. They either will make you to go to graduate school or they will make you to fail it. Not even be able to go. And they're really hard because people don't know how to memorize. Start thinking crazy stuff and you'll see how easy it is. Try it for next year.
Okay.
Who's taking algebra?
I'm in pre-algebra.
Put the steps in words and make something completely stupid for each one of them. Okay? Like PEMDAS, right? Yeah, PEMDAS, right?
PB&J.
But now make the letters have actions that tell you what the steps are. You see what I'm saying? You guys get what I'm saying to you? You guys understand what I'm saying to you? You guys get it? Get it? Okay, inshallah, you guys can go and do inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.